welcome everyone to the climax of the Brisbane Rugby League season, the 1986 Grand Final between Wynnum Manly and Brothers. There's no doubt that Wynnum Manly are hot favourites, but David, will complacency be a problem for the Seagulls?
Well, I doubt it very much. I think the fact that they lost the 85 Grand Final when they were also red-hot favourites to South, that will really be something that will spur them on. They've been hurting for 12 months, Wynnum Manly. Captain coach Wally Lewis, first year that he's been captain coach, and of course this should be the last game that these players will put together.
Well, Warren, I'm sure the officials are delighted with the crowd here at Lang Park. Estimates that the crowd wouldn't reach 20,000 have been proven wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1986 Grand Final of the Winfield Cup, the biggest day in the Brisbane Rugby League calendar. 9 teams have given their all in the search for Rugby League's ultimate prize.
There's the Brothers team coming out onto the field now, and they look very serious. There's the Brothers team, Moore at fullback, the young fellow, O'Brien and Burns on the wing. Late replacement yesterday. What a shame for Brothers. Joe Kilroy can't take the field, but the experienced Johnny Tapp comes on to partner Robert Gregan in the centres. The halves, Gill and Greg Smith, and in the forward pack, Staines, McElwain, Gary Smith, Baumba, Bailey and Carter. The coach, Ross Broderick. The Boos, captain coach of Wynnum Manly, captain of Australia, Wally Lewis. Look fair dinkum, as does the remainder of the side. Peter Dawes running out there too. Have a look at that, the Wynnum Manly side. What a side it is. Probably the last time we'll see them together. Colin Scott at fullback, Scott Lewis and Scott Nichols on the wings, Naylor and Miles in the centres, Lewis at 5'8", Dawes with the injury to his arm, lining up once again, not 100% fit. Lindner, French Green, Jenner, Ferrugia and Dowling. What a football team it is, capable of beating any side in Australia, any club side in Australia. They'd be the equal of anything in Sydney, but they still got to produce it on the day. There's Wally Lewis. He realises the disappointment of last year. They were red-hot favourites last year too, when they came up against the Magpies, who had Mel Meninga, Belcher, Elias, and certainly there was plenty of pressure on them then. There's more pressure this year.
Wally Lewis had a very angry look on his face as he came out, very determined, Lewis. And there's the kick-off for the 1986 Rugby League Grand Final. Lewis putting it down into the in-goal. Burns has to reach high to gather. Now running it up to meet the Wynnum defence. In they swarm. Jenner there with Ferrugia. Referee keeping a close eye on it. Dowling takes a mark. Oh, strong tackle from Carter. Bang, he goes into Dowling.
Crowd appreciating it too. Mistakes inside their own territory. Penalty inside the 5. The Brothers backs, Gill in particular, coming up too quickly. Should be able to hit this one over. It's at low, but it's through the post. So first points on the board for Wynnum Manly. They lead 2-0 after 7 minutes. Lindner close to the ruck. Getting to offside again. And he's right too. Brothers have been coming up very quickly. Be interesting to see here whether Scotty has a shot for goal. 30 metres out. It's this one well. And 2 more points. So Wynnum skip away to an early 4-0 lead on the back of the penalties. Ferrugia, Lewis in their working play. Good pass to Dowling, but he's knocked it on. And Dowling would have had the momentum probably to crack that line. Yeah, I think. Greg Smith. Cut out pass for Grogan in the gap. Comes to Lewis. Bounces away from him, but Lewis made the tackle. Wynnum is thin out wide. Gill holds up the puck, goes himself, straight through, race Peter Gill, first try to Brothers, and evens up the score, 4-all. What a great try from Peter Gill. We saw him have a terrific game last week. The supporters have gone crazy, so have the Brothers team. Well, let's have a look. Brothers had Wynnum Manly in trouble out here on this left-hand side. You can see how thin the Wynnum Manly defence is. Greg Smith fires the ball to Gill. The dummy, the step, Naylor went the wrong way, so did Gene Miles. The second step, straighten up, go for the line, son. Wally Lewis can't stop him. And the flags are up, so Brothers hit the lead, 6 points to 4, 15 minutes remaining in the first half. David, as you said, suicidal. Brothers, Wynnum is still trying to throw the ball wide, even when the Brothers are up quickly. Here's a good scrum, this one. Look at the push there from both. That's a good effort from Brothers. Both hookers with the feet wrapped around the ball, and it was the Brothers scrum that won the day against the head.
No reaction there. Smith, Gill, Grogan, again goes wide, tap. Pops a beautiful pass for Moore. Moore heading to the try line. Desperate defence holds him 1 metre short. Should be 6 more. Long pass to Dowling. Miles throws a little dummy. Back inside, beautifully handled by Lindner. Back inside, the ball's gone loose, but it's play on. Naylor knocks on. Play on through the referee. Burns picks it up for Brothers. Burns sets sail for the try line, chased by Mel Green, has support inside, gets the pass, is knocked down by Green, it's play on, Tap dives on it, tries to throw it back, still picked up again by O'Brien, over the touchline. Dramatic end to the first half, and that's the break. Burns, good tackle from Miles, and he's lost the ball. Linda picks it up. Linda racing for the try line. Linda's over, but he's called it back. Lewis clasped his hands around his head.
There it is. There's Burns going into the tackle. Well, look at Linda come over the top. Good cover defence from Linda. He has tackled well out wide, and they thump him into the ground. To all intents and purposes, the ball went free, I would think. Let's have a look at it. Burns is hurt in that tackle. The ball comes out the back, and Bob Linda goes to pick it up. Eddie Ward is not in a position really to see exactly what happened in that tackle. Certainly Linda didn't steal the ball. It was there lying on the ground. Should have been a fair try.
Dowling, little dummy, and then up the middle. Can't handle the pass.
Yes, he was held back.
Hits it, and it's straight between the posts. The flags are up. The score 6-all. Midway through the second half. 20 minutes to go.
There's Strudwick on the bench, looking concerned. He knows Wynnum are in that try-scoring position.
Lewis to French. French away from the tackle of Bournemouth. French for the line, slips it back inside. Lewis onto it. Play on. Lewis for the line. Lewis stretches out. It's a try. It's a try to Wynnum Manly. Wally Lewis reaching out over the line. It takes them to the lead, 10 points to 6.
Well, the Emperor's done it. I don't know how he did it. We'll have to see it on replay to see how he got that ball down. What a magnificent effort from Wally Lewis. A solo. He's been knocked down by one of his own players there as they come in to congratulate him. Took one right on the nose. But I don't think he's hurting too much at the moment because he just put his team in front. And it took some pretty concerted attack there from Wynnum Manly. Look at the two of them work in tandem here. Wally Lewis, Ian French. Look at this fella run the football. Brushes out of one. Looked like he'd go all the way. Then a desperation pass in behind him. Lewis still in backup position. Looked for support. Said, no, I've got to do it myself. Stretches out through one. Reaches out right on the try line. Got it down. Yes, what a super effort from Wally Lewis to get that one down.
The most difficult of the lot, and he's pushed it away to the right. So the score remains Wynnum Manly 10, Brothers 6.
They've got a 4-point advantage at the moment. I think he wants to play it down this end of the park.
Switches it across to Jenner. Jenner in the gap. Back inside for Scott Lewis. Leaves it behind. On it goes to Mal Green. Slips it to Attell. Attell for the try line in the corner. And it's a try. Well, that must be the winning of the grand final with only 5.5 minutes to go. Wynnum Manly leading by 14 points to 6.
14 points to 6 is their lead. Very difficult for Brothers with only about 5.5 minutes to go. Look at it from behind as Wynnum Manly change the point of attack. Brothers defence going one way. Lewis says, hang on, we're going back the other way, fellas. Fires the ball back on the outside. Jenner had been put into a bit of a hole here as Brothers started to lose their straight line of defence as Scott Lewis came back on the inside. The ball went onto the ground. There's a little bit of luck here for Wynnum Manly. The ball just gets flicked up almost there. Mal Green, what a brilliant pick-up that one was though. And then through the line of defence, fired the ball out to Phil Attell, and he goes across in the corner for Wynnum Manly and the 1986 Wynnum Manly Grand Final. Wally Lewis.
Wally Lewis is going to take the conversion attempt, only half a metre in from touch. Hits it well, just swings away from the post. It was headed towards that right-hand upright. So the score remains Wynnum Manly 14, Brothers 6, 8 points in it with 5 minutes to go. Still tackling, courageous performance from them. Lewis, and that's full time. Wynnum Manly have won the 1986 Grand Final by 14 points to 6, defeating Brothers. What a performance from both sides, a fitting end to the season. Both teams have given it everything they possibly could. The class of Wynnum Manly finally winning out.
He's the captain, the coach. He's also the try scorer. He set up or scored the try that put Wynnum Manly in front, and of course he dictated the whole play. Great effort from Lewis.